When we go home, the last thing we want to think about is someone invading our space. And I'm not talking about friends or relatives. I'm talking about strangers with bad intentions. We're uncomfortable just thinking about it. And anyone who's had their space invaded will tell you it isn't their stuff being stolen that bothers them the most. It is that terrible, uncomfortable feeling of having their space invaded. That feeling in the pit of their stomach that may never go away. And even though the intruder is gone, it feels like they've never left. However, the solution is really the problem. You want to be comfortable, so what do? Get a dog? Put bars on your windows? A full-fledged security system? If you do enough, you'll eventually become a prisoner in your own home. And at what cost? Security systems alone can cost you thousands of dollars to install, and you never stop paying for them. Month after month, you pay the price of peace of mind. Or do you? Before we talk about the solution, we should understand the problem.
George Feeder is a reformed jewel thief. For over a decade, George routinely removed jewelry and other valuables from people's homes. His specialty, high-rise apartment buildings. He was skilled enough to work the finest high-rise condos in the country by mastering the art of picking difficult locks and bypassing sophisticated security systems. And he did most of his work in broad daylight. For his efforts, George made a lot of money. He got an extravagant lifestyle and a 15-year prison sentence. George was so good at the time of his arrest in 1977, the FBI credited only 9 other known thieves who could manage his heists. However, since leaving prison in 1988, George has taken a new career. You've heard the saying, it takes a thief to catch a thief? Well, George knows firsthand what it takes to prevent someone from breaking into your home or apartment. Now George is working with law enforcement authorities. He's worked as a crime consultant and appeared in over 35 episodes of the show America's Most Wanted. He's also appeared as a crime expert on Court TV, and he's active as a crime prevention volunteer for a local sheriff's department to help keep young people out of prison. George's focus today is to educate and inform people on all areas of crime prevention.
FBI called George Feeder one of the most skilled daytime burglars of all time. And the U.S. Department of Justice said Feeder was the Houdini of jewel thieves. Maybe the best who ever picked his way into a penthouse. Let's meet George. George?
Great to meet you, Cos.
How's it going?
Great.
George, great house. They spent a bunch of money on their security system. Nice family. They're safe, right?
No, they're not safe. They're only safe if they live somewhere else.
What are you talking about?
What am I talking about? Number one, the cost. They've spent a lot of money. Number two, it can be easily disarmed. You cut the telephone line, it won't work. If they want to upgrade, it costs a fortune. And the thief has to cross the threshold before it even goes off.
Threshold? What do you mean threshold?
Break the door, break the window, go in through the garage, numerous ways. It won't work till the thief is inside the house. Even if you set the alarm off, statistics prove it takes 12 to 18 minutes for the authorities to show up. Your home is ransacked.
That's plenty of time to smash and grab, right?
It sure is. I've done it many times.
I got a friend, he gets false alarms. What happens when you get a bunch of false alarms?
This is the strangest thing. If it goes off, false alarm 3-4 times, in some areas in this country, you have to pay a fine.
So what are you going to do?
Buy the activator.
That thing looks a little simple.
It is simple.
So what is it? You can just clap or something and it goes off?
No, it's cutting-edge infrasonic technology. That's the beauty part of this product.
Well, how's it work?
Take a look at this.
When the activator is plugged into the wall, it maps the entire surface of your home. The infrasonic waves actually create an invisible web that only the activator can detect. A single activator will cover an entire house of up to 5 bedrooms. The moment that any point of entry of your home is touched, the activator detects this and turns on its plug. The plug turns on the light, and the light coming on scares away the would-be intruder. This happens before the intruder opens the point of entry. If you're using the activator as a sound deterrent, plug the activator into the wall and plug a radio into the activator. The activator then maps the surface of your home, waiting for an intruder. The moment any point of entry of your home is touched, the activator detects this and turns on its plug. The plug turns on the radio, and the sudden sound scares away the would-be intruder. Using a plug strip, you can have both sound and light protection from criminals. The activator is a device that only listens to infrasonic waves around the fabric of your home and does not emit anything that can be harmful to humans or pets.
Wow, that was amazing. George, how is the activator going to protect us from intruders?
It's a proven fact that noise and light deter burglary. Take the activator, plug it into the wall, plug a lamp into the activator. When a thief touches a point of entry, the light goes off. It's the same process with a radio. Plug the activator into the wall, plug the radio into the activator. Once again, the thief touches point of entry, the noise goes off.
So it does sound and light.
It does both simultaneously.
Man, that sounds versatile. What about more expensive security systems?
They're too expensive. You don't get the value. Most of them can be turned off. You can spend as much as $10,000 on a security system with the upgrades, with the cell activators, with the radio backup, and still, once the thief crosses that threshold, he's in your home and has 12 to 18 minutes to take whatever he wants.
Well, I see a big difference. You know, this thing, I don't think they have to cross the threshold, right?
That's the beauty part of this. Once they hit the point of entry, it goes off. They don't have to cross the threshold. If a thief can't get his hands on this product, he can't turn it off.
Man, even if I had a security system, I'd have one of these activators because this goes off before they come in.
Exactly. This complements the unit and gives the value back to it. Even if you don't have a security system, the activator will protect you and your family. The beauty part, I want to point it out again. Once the thief crosses a threshold with a conventional burglar alarm, he's in your home and got 12 to 18 minutes to ransack your property. With the activator and no security system, the minute the thief touches point of entry on your home, noise and light happen automatically. He won't enter your home. I'm going to show you just how easy it is to get your home protected. Plug in the activator. Plug in the lamp. Now you wait 30 seconds, and then the whole home is protected. Every doorway, every window, every point of entry.
That's it. I plugged it into the wall. That's all.
Yes, you
No
did.
tools, no installation, nothing.
And it works.
Every point of entry in my house, every window, even 2 stories away, back in the corner.
Every point of entry, no matter where. Any door, any window. Anytime an intruder touches any point of entry,
I
the
love
light
this
goes
thing.
on.
I couldn't believe it. So the moment you touch that point of entry, that light goes on.
Exactly.
What about sound?
Same thing. Plug in the activator, plug in a radio. Anytime there's any contact with a point of entry, the radio will go on.
My gosh, you create activity in a house like that, that intruder's going away.
This is one of the most important points. The light, the radio go on before the intruder goes in your home.
Oh my gosh, so I can go in my house, I can take one of these activators, plug it down by the entry point maybe, right? Or somewhere else, plug a lamp in it, and the moment any point of entry, somebody touches that point of entry, the light comes on.
Yes,
I've
you're
never seen anything like this
protected.
before. I've never seen anything like this before.
You've never seen anything like this before because there's nothing like it on the market. This is a one-of-a-kind product. You can have the best burglar alarm there is out there. As long as a thief can get his hands on that burglar alarm, he can disable it. One of the most beautiful aspects of this product is you can't cross the threshold without setting it off. In other words, a thief cannot get his hands on this product without setting it off.
Because he never gets in.
No.
I can't believe it. Can you imagine the look on his face? You know, somebody's picking a lock or touching a window, and suddenly all the lights, the activity happens. It's like somebody was home.
Yes, I can imagine that. I used to pick locks.
You know, even with a security system, I'd still get one of these activators.
You need one to make your security system adequate. It's not adequate without the activator. The activator goes off before the thief goes in.
Our ex-jewel thief, George Feeder, spent most of his career burglarizing apartments and condominiums. We took George to an apartment complex to show you how they provide a false sense of security.
Years ago, when I was a working jewel thief, my expertise was in condos and apartment settings, just like this. This is the type of building that I would choose to commit a burglary. I'm going to tell you why. I have a perfect view of the parking lot, the tennis courts. I can see if anybody's coming or going as I'm working. That's not always the case, all right? And I'm going to walk you through a burglary real quick. Number one, people believe what they see and hear if it looks good. The way I'm dressed, nobody would assume I'm a burglar. I'm here to visit, and that's what they would think. No mask, no hat, none of that stuff, no gloves. I look like I belong here. Now I'm going to walk you through the procedure that I do to see if someone may be at home. Number one, I lean my ear into the door. The door is hollow. Hollow doors act as a magnifier. If someone's at home, talking, the radio, whatever, I'll hear it more easily through that door. Also, almost all doors have a peephole. Well, not only can you look out, you can look in. So as I look in, I'm looking for shadows and movement, okay? It's another aid. Also, I do a quick push-up. There's a crack on the bottom of the door, which if the air conditioner's on, people are cooking, I'll smell it, I'll hear it. So I go down real quickly, listen, come up. I didn't hear the air conditioner, I didn't smell anything. Well, I'm ready now to take the final approach. That is actually knocking on the door. Now, before I do that, I want to let you know that I have the address of the building next door. I'm ready to accept the challenge should someone be home, okay? So now, here comes the knock. Wait about 20 seconds. Okay, now I repeat that knock. I'm comfortable nobody's home. I'm gonna turn around and start the procedure to pick this lock. I have the picks in my pocket. Now I'm standing straight. You don't want to bend over like that and have somebody pass by. It's a dead giveaway you're doing something wrong, okay? Now, the pick is in, the tension bar is there. I'm still listening for movement. I don't hear anything. I'm working the pins. All right, I actually can hear that lock crack. It's opened. I'm in. Had this apartment been equipped with the activator, I wouldn't be in. It would have stopped me when I knocked on the door. The minute I knocked on the door at point of entry, it would have created sound from the activator. But I am in. It didn't have the activator. It's time to go to work. People that live in apartment and condos may not have a window next to that door. The light from the activator may not work as the best deterrent because they can't see it. With the RX-7, though, we have portability, it's self-contained, and it creates a noise level at 110 decibels. Any intruder touching any point of entry is going to set this off with that noise level so loud that thief is going somewhere else. But together, the activator and the RX-7 are the perfect crime prevention product. The light from the activator welcomes you home, and the noise level from the RX-7 keeps you safe and sound in your home.